really need to reconsider all of this. I don't know why I can't just let go of everything that happened. It's in the past. Why can't I move on? Blue? Who are you and what are you doing in my house? Rodan? Red? What the bloody blazes are you doing here? It's a long story and I'll explain it to you in full later, but what are you doing here? This is my Brazil getaway home. I hid in the Amazon so no one could disturb me while I was on vacation. Rodan, you just about visited every country in the world and went to every single spot within the Hollow Earth. At this point, I think it's safe to say you're always on vacation. Well, what can I say? I just like to travel. But that doesn't explain why you're here. Well, okay, just to recap the story for you and those moronic viewers who just skip right to this episode. Blue, a Blue Swings Macaw, needed our help to find his wife Jewel, who was kidnapped overnight. He broke into this secret hideout and we devised a plan to get Jewel back. He said he saw a green creature take off with her and I wrongfully accused Piggy and everyone is upset with me, rightfully so. Sheesh, sounds like I missed a lot. Regardless, I let my whole team down. Decades of friendships, family, and even my own son just down the drain in an instant over my own actions, and I have no idea what to do or how to save any of it, if it's even salvageable anymore. Well, it sounds to me that you need to reevaluate yourself. Reevaluate myself? What do you mean by that? I'm not going to be blunt with you, Red. Reflect on your problems. What was the main thing that caused all this? Well, it was mostly my hatred for the pigs. I vented my anger out on Piggy, and it was really unfair. Alright, now, think for a good second. Why do you hate the pigs? Well, we were at war with each other for years after they tried to steal and eat our young. I guess after over those years, I grew tired of them and developed a mass hatred for them that never really went away, regardless of what happened. Remember, Red, that was then. This is now, 2030. Do you really think the war of the 2010s and pubescent voices really apply to now? No, and I have no idea why I thought it did. I do find them weird and disgusting, but that shouldn't be the entire reason why I hate somebody. I judged them before I even got to know them personally, and it was especially unfair towards Piggy. Bingo. Now, think of what you'll do next. How will you try and make amends with Piggy and your friends? Apologize? Exactly. Try apologizing to them when the time is right. I can see if they'd still like you tagging along, but we're going to need a quick route to them since I doubt that they're anywhere near here anymore if you guys were here like a few hours ago or something, depending on how long you've been here. But wait, I can't fly. But the Hollow Earth. We're gonna use the Hollow Earth, aren't we? Yepers. That's the plan. God, can't say I miss this place. I don't want to jump back here again, but I guess we have to. Trust me, you'll get used to it after a while. Easy for you to say. You Titans can live millions and millions of years doing this stuff. Also, while I'm here, what are you guys? Titans or Kaiju? Because I've heard you guys being called both. We're both. Titan and Kaiju pretty much mean the same exact thing, a large beast. Ah, that makes sense. But about this portal, how is this going to work? There isn't another portal to Brazil outside of the one we just came out of, and they're probably midway there by now. I'm going to make a new portal. Oh yeah, I forgot you Titans could summon portals. How do you do that? By doing this. Oh god, the last time Godzilla did this, he nearly destroyed the place. Careful. genuinely, what's Red's problem? He's being a lot more angry, for lack of a better word, since the last time I saw him in person. Funny, because he was a lot more laid back and a father figure to me. There are moments where I even wonder if that was the same Red who I was once dating. Well, my Red's become a lot more agitated thanks to those pigs in recent years. He still insists on being hostile towards them even though our war ended like years ago. Do you guys think that maybe he's just upset that Piggy's here with us? Of course he is, and he's letting his frustration out unfairly onto him. Huh, perfect. It says it's over in Rio de Janeiro. Finally, we can actually go to Rio itself, not just Brazil. Really? Last episode I thought we were in Rio itself. No, a lot of people get that confused, but let's head on over there anyway. But how do we possibly get there? We can't just walk there since it would take way too long, and you guys can't fly like me. Well, we can fly sometimes, just with the slingshot, and we don't have a slingshot on person right now. What about a Hollow Earth portal? The problem with using a Hollow Earth portal is that there's no nearby Hollow Earth portals. The closest one that's actually to us was the one we came out of, and that's miles away now. And the only way to summon in one is by using a Titan, and we're not Titans. And the reason I know all this is because of my many years of kaiju study. I've just about interviewed every single kaiju we know of on the island. Godzilla did a large majority of the explaining to me anyways. Well, we don't exactly have a Titan with us, do we? Guys, I don't want to sound like it's getting concerning, but it's getting awfully hot out here. More hot than it should be. It's Brazil. Ugh, it's so hot out here anyway. No, not that way, you fucking moron. Blue's right, it's getting, like, awfully hot out here. Hi everyone, it's me, Rodan. Rodan? What are you doing here? Hey guys, it's me. Oh, Dad. Wait, listen. Me and him had a talk, and we understand that what he did was not okay, but he still kind of needs to tag along with you guys, so can you guys at least just let him come with you guys? Fine, but we do need your help anyway to get to the Hollow Earth, and seeing as you already blasted a hole to get to us, seems like that's already our ticket there, so can we go? Sure, let's do it. Where are we? I am not about to answer that fucking question again. Wow, is this really the Hollow Earth? I've never been here before. Really? I thought you had been down here at least once. Not really. Especially since I thought that this place was infested with monsters. Nah, that was years ago. The last time a Titan was down here was when Rodan came down here, and that was just a few moments ago. Dad, what did I tell you about speaking to any of us? Alright, Little Red, at least let me just say this one thing to the group, and especially Piggy. Guys, I realized what I did was wrong. Shaming Piggy over baseless accusations and venting my frustration about the pigs wasn't the best thing to do. In fact, it was anything but good. The war between us and the pigs is over, and I deeply apologize if I offended any of you. Especially you, Piggy. You were at the corner of it all for the wrong reasons, and I hope to do better, especially after learning from this. It's been an experience, and I promise I will do better. You know what, mate? Personally, I'm still cool with you, but don't overreact like that again, especially someone like Piggy. I can't say I forgive you yet. Give it time, Red. You still screwed up big time. It just happened. In retrospect, it's too soon to apologize. Thanks for apologizing to Piggy, but I agree with him. It's too soon, Dad. Well, You apologized. What are you gonna do now, Red? Take all this to heart, improve, and learn.
Andorinha, araponga, albatroz, arara, azulão. Bigodinho, cacatua, curió, fragata, paisão. Daí volta, bico de vaca, escaminho, gavião. Gramatina, caru da serra, juriti, betilhão.
Godzilla, please let me explain this. What is there to explain? You just blew any shot we had at Biollante becoming a functioning member of our society, all because of your ignorance. Those flappy lips of yours, the same ones that you used to kiss the women you kidnapped in New York, just had to open at that time, didn't they? Oh, so that's how you want to be? Well, maybe if your idiotic younger self didn't try to make a hybrid between his own parents' DNA and plant DNA, because now look what happened. Because of that, you created a monstrosity. That monstrosity, did anything from our time travel adventure to 3,000 years into the future teach you anything? After we got back to our present, I learned to become nicer towards her, and I apologized for ignoring and mistreating her for so long. She became nice, and instead of ignorant and aggressive towards us. But no, you just had to undo all of that. That still doesn't answer why you had to play God and make her anyways. You should have foreseen the consequences of your own actions by unleashing that thing. Did you even hear any part of my story when I initially told it? I said it was because the people were making their own plants. Man, for being a primate, you sure aren't smart half the time. Oh, I'm not smart? Look at you, Mr. Two Brains. You just keep creating new hazards for yourself. You created Biollante, and then look at what happened. You let Gigantus live, and then look what happened in 2024. And then you let Star King live, and look what happened last year. It's stuff like this that makes me question why you ended up with the title of King of the Monsters. Kong, get out of my sight. Right now. Why? Because you know I'm right? I'm not asking it again, Kong. Get out of my f***ing sight. You don't scare me anymore, Godzilla. Just admit it. You're the reason why this keeps happening. I provoked her, but you created her. None of this would have happened without your ignorance. What the hell? I've been putting up with you for too damn long, Kong. By now, I think you would have learned some manners. When to open that mouth of yours and when to not. Do you think I ever intended to hurt anyone by letting Scar King or Biollante live? No. So don't try and pit the blame on me. You provoked her. This would have never happened had you kept your mouth shut. Bottom line. So, here's what's going to happen. You'll help me put a stop to Biollante. No questions asked. Or I will crush your chest down even harder, squishing your organs until they burst like water balloons. Do you hear me? Yes. Good. Now, let's get to work. What? My ribs? My organs? My regeneration. I transferred some of my regenerative abilities to you for 10 seconds. Just long enough for you to regenerate from your injuries. So, can it regenerate any injury? So as long as you have some form of cells to instigate a regenerative process, yes, it works. Well, Try and regenerate me from this. Oh my god, this ape's idiocy never ceases. Did I die from breaking my own neck? Yes, you did. Now come on. We've got work to do, and a lot of it. Does this mean that today's my birthday? Come on, Kong. Oh, okay. You know, just a side question, but when my arm was broken last year and I had that mechanical brace, why didn't you use that ability to fix my arm? If you remember, I was supercharged. I had so much energy to the point where even my own body could barely handle it, despite my maximum energy capacity being increased after I evolved. Had I transferred even a tiny percentage of it to you, your body would have gone to total meltdown and exploded on itself, and I don't think even I would be able to recover you from that. You apes just aren't designed for all that energy, which is why I advise you to stay away from it. Makes sense, but where are we going here? To see an old friend of mine that I believe can help us. I haven't heard you use that roar in a long time. It's the only roar that I know of that can summon her, so be still.
Godzilla? Is that you? Wow, Godzilla, it's so good to see you again.
Wow, Mothra, look at you. What? Mothra, welcome back.
It's so good to see you again. I hope all's been well with you and the family.
Believe it or not, yeah, things are actually going pretty sweet with us.
That's great to hear. And who's this handsome fellow over here?
Wait, you don't recognize me? It's Kong, Godzilla's second right-hand man. We've been on many adventures together. What's going on? Oh, Kong? This is Mothra's sister, Mothra. I am genuinely so confused right now.
Wow, and here I thought all the great apes went extinct. Good we were able to keep one around, and he's on our side.
Wait. Just 1 minute. Sorry if I'm ruining this reunion, but since when did Mothra have a sister? Why do you two share the same name, and why do you just look like a bigger version of her?
To answer all of them, I'm her twin sister. We came from the same egg after the humans tried meddling with it. All females in our bloodline are named Mothra, and I just grew bigger than my sister because she didn't eat as much as I did growing up. I had quite the appetite.
So this is how big the Mothras are actually supposed to be?
Yep. Mothra is actually pretty undersized for a member of our species.
Though, aren't the Batras a little bigger than you guys?
Oh, the Batras. Don't even get me started on them.
Let me guess, the males of your species?
Yep, nailed it. You're either born a Mothra, a lovely and angelic piece of work, or you're born the creature that we call a Batra.
A little weird if you do say so myself. But anyways, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mothra. Oh boy, that's gonna get confusing. But if I may ask, where were you all this time? We could have needed your help over there in the past wars.
Flying around the atmosphere, I release my scales onto the planet's surface. It cleanses the air and keeps the pollution to a minimum. Without me, this world would be screwed. Meanwhile, all Mothra's been doing around here is sitting around this singular island for the past several years. I even hear she shapeshifted herself into becoming a Godzilla. Hard to believe she's even the same species as me.
Well, I don't mean to start any fight, but in her defense, she did help us stop several villains over the years like Game Godzilla, Destroya, Gigantus, Scar King, the works. So it's not like she's been out here doing nothing.
I still don't agree with the fact that she's only been here the whole time, but whatever. Glad that she's doing something with her life. That said, what did you call me here for?
Well, the truth is, we need your help. Big time. Your self-spreading power? That might be exactly what we need right now.
Oh god, let me guess. Did Hedora come around here again? I can't believe I had to keep putting up with that pollution monster.
No, actually. You see, Hedora's not here right now. Years ago, I made a plant monster named Biollante who took over the world's island plant life and never gained an official body. Just recently, Game Godzilla gave her a new serum that allowed her to behave like us, and Kong provoked her, and now she's on the loose.
I'm sorry. What?
A plant monster's on the loose and we need your help to try and take her down before she causes any more damage.
Okay, so obviously, you guys clearly know how to stop a threat, but you never learned how to prevent one. What are her weaknesses, since apparently you created her?
Well, us Gojiras do have a weakness to high-frequency sounds.
Don't you guys literally do that every time you roar?
They're allowed, yes, but they're not loud enough to disorientate us, otherwise we wouldn't do it.
And even then, none of us, from what I know, can really fire a high-frequency noise. Maybe Barb could, but she's long dead. Any other weaknesses?
What about Weed Killer?
I'm sorry, Weed Killer?
Yeah, Weed Killer. I mean, think about it. If either we make or find some sort of giant-sized weed killer that's strong enough to take Biollante out, then maybe we have a shot at saving the island, and myself while we're at it.
You're thinking too big. For one, a weed killer that large would have irreversible effects on the island's ecosystem. The plant life would die off for years to come, something we wouldn't be able to save. And two, we're not trying to kill Biollante, we're trying to stop her.
Correction. It's you who's trying to stop her. I'm going to try and kill her. That menace needs to be eliminated, period.
Biollante is only acting this way because you were the one who provoked her. I'm trying to do this without harming any one of my own relatives.
This conversation again? It's pretty crappy that you go ahead and look at that thing and view that as a member of your own family. Biollante isn't a member of your own species, nor is she a functioning member of our society. She's a freak of nature, one that your old idiot self brought into this world.
Again, I view her as family because of our trip from 3,000 years in the future. You were there too. After we accidentally killed Ramarak and the way you interacted with it made me realize that I should appreciate those who I still have, since you never know when the last time you'll see them is. And I'm not going to let her die to you, since she's my sister. My sister.
Both of you, please stop. I don't know who did what or why they did it, let alone the time period you guys were in, since clearly I missed a lot. But what matters now is this. We need to stop Biollante before she does anything else, even if it means killing her. I'm not taking any sides, but we need to think about this. As from the sounds of it, she sounds pretty powerful. Also, doesn't help that she's directly related to the most powerful species of kaiju.
Fine, but I'm only doing this to help stop her.
And I'm doing this to kill her.
Thank you both for at least seeing eye to eye on this plan, at the very least. Now come on. We have work to do.